Good afternoon, Gangadhar. Okay. So last session, we discussed, what are the responsibilities of DBA. Today, we'll first understand the, what do you call, life cycle, database implementation life cycle. Life cycle of DB implementation. And in this, the process goes into three levels, you can say. Three levels. Designing to development, and development to production. And in every stage, there are some responsibilities. We are provided with some few things to do in that stage. If you just talk about designing, which is also called to be, first phase of database. We focus two things in this. What? First comes planning and analyzing. Analyzing what client requirements. Planning and analyzing client requirements. Right? Then designing part. Designing database. And then you have to prepare design documents. You understand? Designing stage, you can call it. Designing stage. These are the responsibilities. Then we have development stage. Under development stage, we have these things. Implementing database, coding, debugging, and always writing fine-tuned queries. And even testing is our part only. Testing database, development stage. Then we go with what? No? Production stage. Here what is their job? Database maintenance. And here you can call DBA, I'm talking about DBA, database administrator. Database maintenance, monitoring and troubleshooting database and server issues. And even they need to focus, like never server is down, no downtime, no data loss, no security issues, no connectivity issues, no performance issues, etc. Some of these things they're involved with. Okay. Now, keeping these things in view, when it comes to SQL Server, remember, we have been provided to work with four servers. Four servers. One is called database server. Second is called report server. Third is called integration server. And fourth is called analysis server. And among all these, remember, developer and administrator, both these profiles will have their work only on database server, report server, integration server, analysis server. They all are managed, or they are going to be used by BI developers. The people who are working on business intelligence, they are going to work on the remaining server. They are going to work on what? Remaining servers, like reporting server, integration server, analysis server is a work of BI developer. Now, another interesting thing. What is it? You know about this types of services. Types of services. What is it? Remember always, database engine works with 3 services. One is called SQL Server Service. Second called SQL Server Agent Service. And third is called SQL Full Text Service. Database engine is connected with these 3. And second, you find integration service. Then we have reporting service. Then you have analysis service. 3 are there. Database engine, integration service, analysis service, reporting service. Database engine deals with what? How many? 3. SQL Server, SQL Server Agent, SQL Full Text Service. 3 are there. 3. And DBA works with what? I said very clearly. 2 people work on this now. Developer also work on this, and DBA also work on it. Developer and DBA. They both are going to work on database engine. And always, you know, what is the sequence? This also remember. This is compulsory. We should have a very clear idea. Then you start and when you stop. When you start and when you stop. When you start, you know, the sequence always will be. Always. First, SQL Server service will start. Then agent will start. Then full text will start. When it stops, things will come in reverse. Thing will come in reverse. And what will happen? Yes. SQL Server service will stop at last. You understand? Then agent will stop. Then full text will stop. This will be the sequence. You want to check them? Right. See, let me show you very clearly on this. Open SQL Server Manager 12.msc. This is one tool which software provides for us. To manage configuration process of SQL Server. Enter. Yes. And you can find list of services here. Yes, here. SQL Server Service, SQL Server Agent Service, SQL Server Full Text Service. Full Text Service. Yeah. Currently, I'll do one thing. I'll start this also. Start the service. Agent service also you start. All are running now. All are running. Related with default instance, I'm saying. Related with the default instance. Okay, all are running. Okay, let it start, then I'll show you the sequence by which it stops. And this is one special service you can call full text service. Okay, for a while, I won't talk on this. Okay, I will not talk on this full text service. We'll stop this. And we'll just call this as this is 2 and this is 1. Best. Okay, now so we can practically see this process. Okay, now just refresh. Yeah, it's running now. Okay, this is running. Now what I will do, I'll go to command prompt. Here from here you can right click. Here you can right click, stop, restart, all the things you can do. Start, stop, pause, resume. You can do all these things. But the proper justification, you can, if you want to understand, you can do like this. See here. What I'll do, I will go to command prompt. Yeah, go to command prompt. You want to stop your service, right? You want to stop your service. So when you stop your service, I'll stop SQL server main service. I'll stop. Okay. So you can say like this: net stop MS SQL server. Yes. Net stop MS SQL server. Enter. You see, first it is asking. You see, it is asking you shut down agent first. That is what I was saying. First agent will stop. Then our service will stop. Try. Yes, you say yes. Yes. Oh, access is denied. So I should have command prompt with admin privileges. Okay. We'll search CMD. Right click, run as administrator. Yes. Now same thing you write this. Net stop MS SQL server. Yes. See, first agent is stopping. Then it is stopping SQL. That is what I was saying here. Sequence. First agent, then what? SQL server. Acha, starting when you start, first SQL server, then agent. Acha, try that also. We'll try. Net start SQL server agent. SQL server agent. It has shown SQL server started, but actually first background mein SQL server service got started. You want to justify that? Yeah, refresh. Yes, see? Yes, this is running. Actually, I stopped it. When I started agent, first it will start this, then agent will start. There is a sequence. Never forget that. Okay, acha. Now another point. Full text is also running, right? Full text is also running. Full text service. Okay. What if I want to stop that service? Full text data service. That also I want. No, all three are running for us. All three. Manager 12.msc. Yes. See, full text is working. Yeah. Third option you see. Okay. Can you see here? All are running. Now am I audible?
Yes, sir. Audible.
Right. So now you can see full text is running, default instance service is running, agent is also running. All are running. Chalo, right. Let's see now. Net stop full text service. इसने valid invalid. T full text data service. Net start full text data FT data service. In our regular batch, full form of this net.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Net is about net. It's only about. You can call that as a command actually. You can call that as command.
Okay, sir.
To control the service. Okay. Now, next part we'll see. Now, one second. In my regular batch notes, I have this 1 second. That service name, what I have mentioned is SQL Server. MS SQL FD launcher it is. MS SQL FD launcher. MS SQL FD launcher. Okay, that you see now. Net stop MS SQL FD launcher. Full text filter daemon launcher service was stopped successfully. Chalo, go there once you go there. Refresh, please. Refresh. You actually stopped full text service.
Who laid the foundation for
You
Toyota
actually
production
stopped
system of manufacturing.
full text service. You see here, full text. And this alone got stopped, you see, alone got stopped. This is still running for you. This is also still running for you. So that is the reason I said you that is special service. So we don't connect that with this process. So simple to conclude, this is one special service. Individually, it gets stopped. Individually, it gets stopped. But agent and SQL server, they both are linked services, connected services. They both are linked with what? Connected services. You start SQL Server service, first agent will start, then it goes to the next. But the second one, if you stop the first SQL Server service, then it will stop that first one and goes with the second one. That is the approach in working with services. Acha, this is about which one? Which instance? Default instance, whatever I said now. Net start MS SQL net stop MS SQL server. Yes, both are being stopped. Agent will stop as well as SQL server service will also stop. Both will stop. But what about named instances? If it is named instance, if I want to control, if I want to start and stop named instance, then what you're supposed to do if it is named instance? Yeah, it depends. Like, when you're talking about default instance, you write the name as MS SQL Server. But when you're writing what do you call named instance, then you should go according to the name what you provided for the instance. Like this, I'll show. 1 second. Currently, in my machine, I have 2 times SQL Server software installed. 2 times. SQL Server software I've installed for 2 times. First time installation is called default instance, and other time installation is what you call named instances. Default instance and named instance. Default instance and named instance. And how do I control if it is named instance? How do I control? Yeah, if it is named instance, you have to try like this now. Like this. If you want to control that, you should say net stop MS SQL dollar first. Dollar. What I gave, I don't remember. Instance name. Server one I gave. Sorry, server one. Yes, it is stopping, you see. This is to stop what? Named instance. Achha, if you want to start agent service, then you should say net stop SQL agent dollar server one. SQL server agent service is not started. So start this then. You start this. It's not started. No, you start that. Start. Yeah, it is starting. Yes. For named instance, you should give your name of the instance. For default instance, just write MS SQL Server. That's more than enough. Is it clear, Gangadhar? Did you understand what I tried to convey with this comment?
Yes, sir. Yeah, understanding, getting it.
Right.
So there is another method, right? Graphical also we can close it, and if you close graphical,
that is from here. You got this support here. This tool.
Okay.
This tool will support.
Okay.
SQL Server Configuration Manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have one more question. Okay, there will be one CLI method, one is graphical method. Okay. If I close graphical way, close button, does all the configuration will get closed, or we have to close manually here?
No. Thing is, I have to go and do the process manually here. Right click, start. I have to start that.
Okay. Yeah, I saw this, this thing doing as the senior person, in this window.
Yes.
So nice. Yeah, thank you, sir.
This is tool. SQL Server Configuration Manager tool it is. Without tool, sometimes what they do, they don't install this tool. They don't install this tool. If the tool is not available, you can control your services even from command window.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Even from command window. That is the reason that commands are given for us. You got all those options. Net, I gave 2 now. Net start, net stop. I said, no? Like that you got net start, net stop, net pause, net continue.
Right, sir.
Yeah, you got all those options available.
Right.
Using those options, you can control your services even from command prompt.
Yeah, right, sir.
Okay, and one more thing. Apart from this services part, acha, what about this file what I wrote now? SQL server manager 12.msc. This is if you are SQL Server 2014, if you are using 2014. If you are working with SQL Server 2012, for example, then you will have this file mentioned like this. SQL Server Manager 11.msc. For 2012, the file will be 11. And if you are working with SQL Server Manager 10.msc, this is if your SQL Server is 2008.
Okay.
And if you are working before this, even before 2008, the version that was there for us, SQL Server Server Manager .msc if you are working with SQL Server 2005. If you are working with, say for example, if you are working with SQL Server provided 2017, 2016, let's assume SQL Server 2016, then you have a file like this. SQL Server Manager 13.msc. This is SQL Server 2016. You understand? That is a tool. That's what I was talking about. Tool. To open the tool. No, you don't want this tool. Then you better use services application. Control panel will provide you. Windows services.msc. Yeah. This is from Windows operating system. Yes. You can find all the services of OS, including SQL Server. Yes. S here, SQL Server, all services.
So in this window, sir, there is a start and stop button, right? In Windows services.
Yes. Correct. Right click, you have all the options. Start, restart, pause, resume. You got a list here. This is the tool. For what it is? To open which tool? SQL Server Configuration Manager tool. SQL Server Manager. So SQL Server Configuration Manager to open that tool. And another interesting thing that you would always highlight, hierarchy of SQL Server in a machine. And the process always goes like this. In your machine, the base layer is always hardware. Base layer is always hardware. And on hardware, you have your Windows OS. And on Windows OS, you install SQL Server software. This SQL Server software which you install is called instance. How many? Yes, in a single machine, you can install SQL Server software for 50 times. 50. So you can call 50 instances. 50 times you can install.
Different version, right, sir? Oh.
Yes.
Different versions of SQL Server we can install.
Yeah, possible. That is also fine.
Okay.
You can install like this. For example, you have 2012 with you. You have 2014 also, 2016 also. Install 3 of them.
Yes, sir.
Different versions you can install. Or I'm saying, same software, you can have 50 times installation. If I have 2014, best example, in my machine, I have installed SQL Server software for 2 times. 2014, 2 times I've installed. First time I've installed with default instance, second time I've installed with named instance. Instances with 2 times. Default instance, it will be only 1. And named instances, there will be 49. Total altogether 50. And this SQL Server will have databases limit 32,767 databases you can have. And database will contain schemas. And schema contain objects. And objects also same, 32,767 objects. Instances 50, schemas no limit, databases 32,767, objects also 32,767.
Sir, I attached one screenshot
Yeah.
on my PC from my PC.
Sorry?
I have closed my SQL server, but still that is reflecting. So
Acha, acha.
is it running or is it closed? So how
Which
it
one? This
is?
one. Sir, 1 second. I'll just see 1 second.
Yep.
Let me save this image once. I'll go to desktop. Yeah, desktop. Save. It's running now.
I have taken from my PC this snapshot, and
it's running.
is it closed SQL server or?
No, actual SQL server is running here. This one, this service. Let me just show you 1 second. 1 second. This is this one SQL server.
Yes, sir.
SQL server, SQL Express is there, that is running. You see, that is running. It is.
Okay. Because graphical I closed it, but backend still it is running.
It's still running.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. And this agent service is disabled for you. It's disabled.
So what is the role of the agent and this SQL server? So
actually, this SQL server main service, the one which you find here, SQL server, SQL Express is there, because you are using Express edition. So is the point you find SQL Express there. For my machine, I have SQL server, and brackets for me it is written as MS SQL server. That is the default instance name provided by Enterprise Edition.
Yeah. Right, sir. Right side, I see that MS SQL dollar.
That is named instance.
Right.
So in my machine, what I did, I have installed SQL Server for 2 times. First time when I install instance name, you don't need to change. It's a default name provided by software. And for named instances, you have a provision. It will ask you to provide name of the instance. When you give, then that name will be considered.
Right, sir.
Got it? What I said? You're clear with what I said now? This will be the hierarchy you find. And especially, let me just call here. One installation, one instance. Obviously, 50 installation, 50 instances. First time installation. Obviously, it is default instance. What will be the server name? Yeah, simple point. Your system name itself is server name. Your system name itself is server name. What is instance name? Yeah, instance name will be like this: MS SQL server. Then what about this? Yeah, second time installation. You call named instance. And in that you focus, in this. What would you focus? System name, what it will be? System name, better you call server name. Anything is fine. System name itself is what's here. But here, system name / instance name will become your server name. And instance name is the name what you provided. User defined name you can call. Whatever the name you give, server 1, server 2, server 3, Shareef, Hyderabad, whatever you want, you can give those names. And we are talking about local server. Always remember, SQL Server is available in 3 environments. Ours is local. Ours is local. Second, you have network, where in that environment, SQL Server is available in a Windows Server OS, and you work with that with that SQL Server available on Windows Server as a client, and two systems are physically connected. And third is a remote server, local server, network server, remote server. Remote server is accessed via internet. Three types of servers: local server, network server, remote server. 3 types of servers are there. And each instance can have what now? Multiple databases. Database is collection of what? Schemas. What is a schema? Schema, always we say, schema works like a folder. Schema works like a folder. Schema is a folder, I'm not saying. Schema works like a folder. And what do you call that trial version? Trial version of any Microsoft released product. Any Microsoft released software. What do you call? CTP. Microsoft calls CTP. Trial version. Beta version you call, no? Trial version, beta version. That's called what? CTP. CTP they call it. Community Technology Preview. Trial version. How do you know? Yeah, you can check like this. I'll show you another part of this. And what we do actually for this process is here, if you just go there, open Management Studio, I'll show you now. See, open Management Studio. Connect to engine, new query, and I write select @version. This is what you call scalar variable. Yes. Select server name, scalar variable that returns name of the server. Name of the server. Yes, Ahmed. Select service name, returns you name of the service, MS SQL Server. Which user? You are connected to which user? Obviously, I connected to Windows authentication. So it is my system name you'll have, my system name. Ahmed is my system name. Yes, Ahmed. Username is also Ahmed. System name is also Ahmed. Which application you're working with? App name. You're working with Management Studio. You're working with Management Studio. Yes, Management Studio.
Sir, can we get the driver? Which driver we are using? Using select query.
Driver means it should be in a network environment.
Okay.
Direct you won't have.
Because while connecting Python to SQL, so we needed that driver.
Yes. We require, I do understand.
Yes.
Okay, clear now? Understood what I mean? And now another point we have in this, these are all scalar variables. You got two functions. Now you can try like this. Yes, you can try like this. Select server property. And you give here what? Edition. Which edition am you working with? Yes, enterprise edition. Copy. Which version I'm using? Product version. Execute. Yes, 12.0.2000.8. Then you write select server property. And you want to know machine name. Yes, Ahmed. Server property. Here I would like to give here machine name or server name. Both will return same for us. For us it is same. Because machine name and server name will return same. Both you run, both is same. But if it is that you are working in a network environment, machine name will be your personal system name. Server name will be the system name where your SQL Server software is available or installed. You understood the difference, Gangadhar?
Yes, sir.
Machine
Understood.
name, server name.
Yes. Yeah.
For us, it is same now.
Yeah.
But in real time, if the software is available on a server machine, you are working in a client server, in a network environment, then server property machine name will come with respect to your system name, local machine name, and server name will return with the name of the server where your SQL Server software is been installed. Server property, instead of machine name, I would like to know which instance I'm working with. Instance name. Yes. Currently it shows null. I don't find any instance name. Direct it is showing. Oh, might be our property name is wrong then. Might be, if I'm not wrong. It is instance name. No. So property name might be different then. Is it a cluster environment? No. It's not cluster. It is single local machine. How do you check? You can write here. Is clustered. Is clustered. 0. 0 indicates no. 1 indicates true. And another point, especially as a DBA, you should have very clear knowledge, especially on this part. What is it? Remember, for example, assume you have 2008 software. Okay, assume you have SQL Server 2008 with you. Okay, 2008 is it, and after 2008, 2012, then 2014. Okay, and now you are planning to upgrade to SQL Server 2016. SQL Server 2008 you have. You want to upgrade to what? 2016. First point, remember. No, not possible. You cannot upgrade. Why? Rule is there. Rule. What rule? Microsoft has provided upgradation technique, compatibility technique, always only to two versions. 2008, 2012, 2014. 2008 can be upgraded to 2014, but 2008 cannot go to 2016 because 2016 becomes third version. 3 version upgradation you cannot have.
Okay, so sir, only two versions we can upgrade it. 8 to 10,
Exactly.
10 to 12.
Exactly.
Okay.
If you want to now imagine you decided that compulsory you want to upgrade to 2016. Then you don't have alternate. You have to upgrade it to first either 2008 you upgrade to 2012. Upgrade to 2012 first. And from 2012, yes, I can upgrade to 2016 because 2012 to 2016 become two versions. 2012, 2014, 2016.
So how to upgrade it? Via command line or we have to uninstall
That
and
installation I'll cover. Don't worry, I'll cover. Upgradation wizard based में, if you're talking about wizard based, so you get installation center window. Installation center window में direct separate option is there. Installation में you got separate link is there. Upgrade existing instance, existing version. Yeah, upgradation is always you call forward process. SQL Server, this also we have. This one also we have. What is it? Backward compatibility. Backward process. Now imagine. I am using 2000. I am using 2014 now. Yeah. And from 2014, I want to go to 2005. I want to, you can say, instead of using a word going, I just want to go back. I want to utilize the features of 2005. No, you cannot. You cannot go back. Because 2014 to 2005 become 3 versions. Compatibility level can be up to 2, backward only 2 versions. Backward also 2 versions, forward also 2 versions. So 2014 to 2005 you can't do. But can I do 2014 to 2008? Yeah, that is possible. Yes. Difference. Forward process can be either done through installation center window, or you have to use command based approach. And for backward process, SQL Server gives you one stored procedure. Execute SP_ DBCMPT level. This is the stored procedure. Database compatibility level. Okay, clear now? And next point. If not in this way, you can get your information, whatever I wrote here, through server property, through this global scalar variables, whatever I wrote, that you can expect from this point also. Right click on the server, reports, server dashboard. Yes, it's opening. Server start time, server instance name, product version, enterprise edition, active sessions 1, active transactions 12, active databases 10, idle sessions 7, everything you find, everything. How do you get this? Server dashboard. Okay. That's it. Tomorrow's class, I'll first talk about editions of SQL Server. Detail will study, detail. Because that is our profile. You should be very clear on that part as well. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Right. Bye, and see you tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Thank you.